I thought you were asking for my name.
No, I was, but I didn't hear it.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm sorry. I panicked and I was like,
Does that work? More like a nuisance.
like how you made him a nuisance.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he was gonna say something stupid either ways.
Welcome back to TC episode 6, and today we're bringing you Zero Filter, where students spill the real tea about their lives. No polishing and just vibes. I'm Oganefega Itimi from The Communicators, and I'm a year 1 in applied chemistry. And to my lovely host here, kindly introduce yourself, your name, your course, and your CCA.
Hi, I'm Sel. I'm from Experiential Product Interior Design, also known as XPID in SDM. And the main CCA I go for is Stage Arts, under the drama section.
Okay, hi, I'm Zile. I'm a year 2 nursing student in NYP. I'm mainly active in table tennis and SHSS club, which is my school's academic club. But I'm also in other clubs like photography, Leo, service learning group, ambassador team.
Oh, you're so well-rounded.
Okay.
If you can can you balance it?
It can be quite overwhelming sometimes, but I'm only mainly active, like as I said, in table tennis and SHSS club, where I hold 2 leadership positions in. Yeah.
Alright, so if you can sum up your NYP life in one brutally honest sentence, what would it be?
Enriching, humbling, and very tiring.
Oh, want to elaborate, explain?
I've gained a lot of experiences in NYP, had a lot of opportunities given to me. And the humbling part is where I feel a lot also. Like being introduced to group work and trying to work with people from different backgrounds. Because context is, my class has like half of them are foreigners. So there's always like the language barrier, cultural differences that I don't really quite understand at first. So when we're coordinating meetings, it's very hard, and working together, it takes time to get used to them. Then also humbling. I said enriching, humbling, and what?
Tiring. You said tiring.
Tiring, yeah, because of the amount of events I join, the amount of CCAs I'm in, and the responsibilities that comes together with it.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're thriving and alive. As long as you're alive.
Yeah.
Socially very fulfilling, academically very painful.
Oh, do explain.
The main thing that kind of attracts me to this kind of environment tends to be the people around here. I think there's a lot of variety of people, and it's quite interesting to see a lot of people around. But besides that, comes the school aspect, which is kind of could be better.
Oh, how you handle it, or like how the school gives out work?
I would say more on how the school gives out work, and especially how the work is treated by some of the lecturers, which could be improved upon. I think we recently had a few lecturers quit on us, actually.
Interesting information for the juniors watching. Right, so if your secondary school friends had to compare who you are now to who you were before you graduated, what would they say?
I think they'd be surprised at how much more social I've become. But besides that, I feel like not that much. I don't think anyone really cares that much about each other. I think recently we've had Teachers' Day events where we all go back to secondary school, and I think everyone's just kind of oh, okay, that's what they're like now. Fine. Fine by me. I mean, it's not my problem. I don't care.
Yeah, it's quite like that sometimes. So, back in school, you're more of the kids who kept to themselves?
Kinda, not really. I mean, generally had some kind of friend group that I was hanging around with, but in class, in class I was really quiet, but they put me next to this guy who was super loud, and he would laugh at the stupidest things. He once laughed at an open bag, someone's empty school bag on the floor, and so I would just whisper random things to him under his breath and see what would make him break the most. And sometimes he'll just burst out laughing, and I'll just be sitting there, and then he'll be like, ha 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 ha.
Oh my gosh, you're quite the mastermind.
I am just bored, bro.
Oh.
I think they'll be very shocked about where I am right now, because back in secondary school, I'm also very different. I'm barely making and passing classes, and I used to be very, very fat.
Oh,
yeah, I lost weight.
Okay.
I lost weight in Polytechnic and changed my style, my habits, my mindset. Yeah.
So when you finished your exams, the last paper, what was the first thing on your mind?
I think the first thing would be that I'm finally free from all the exams and stress. The stress comes from not studying, not having enough knowledge to ace the paper, hoping I can pass.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, okay, so why did you not study?
I think it was the lack of motivation.
I
Yeah.
see.
And I didn't really had a reason to push myself also. But I tried to pass and luckily I did compared to prelims.
Alright, I mean, prelims was bad. Prelims is always bad.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay, anyway, away from that nightmare, so did you have a plan going forward after the exams, or were you just like completely blur about what to do?
Oh, I didn't have a plan until results came in. So November to January, I was just having fun, doing whatever I want. Then afterwards, when results came in January, I scored L1, R4 of 23, I think. Yeah, so, and I wanted to do medicine. Yeah, and because of this, I think my choices were very limited. It was either nursing or applied sciences at RP, but I couldn't even meet the cutoff. I had to appeal for it. So when results came in, I actually connected with one of the alumni from nursing, NYP nursing, and I reached out to him and inquired like how he achieved so much in his time in NYP and why did he join.
I can do whatever the hell I want now. But then I realized I didn't have anything to do. So I think I moved to picking up some new hobbies.
Oh, I see. Okay, like the Sec 4 grind kind of like made you pause your life, that kind of thing.
Not really. It was more like I wasn't doing anything to begin with.
I see. So, does that mean like you had a plan of what you wanted to do with like the next step moving forward from the exams, or?
The only thing like in that kind of scope I was aware of is that I wanted to go to a poly because when I hear of like the JC environment, it feels very tense, it feels very competitive. And I feel like poly would be the most suitable, and especially because I can already start to specialize in something. I don't necessarily have to go to uni, which is not something that big on my mind.
Oh, so you prioritize work over like bagging education degrees and all that?
Not really. It's more like I'm not really sure what I would want to study to that level. If I could like allow myself to commit that much.
If you could go back in time, would you still choose to go to NYP specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why did you choose NYP in the first place?
Zero filter, right?
Yeah, zero filter.
Because it was far away from my secondary school. Okay, relatively far away. So like my secondary school is in Bedok. So all my sec school classmates, they all went to like Temasek Poly.
Yeah.
And I was one of like maybe 3 people I know of that went to NYP. I think something like that made me confirm my decision was I think on like the very first day of school, like for one of my friends who like also kind of had the same kind of feelings towards most of our classmates, which was just like, she was just telling me like, bro, I'm so scared. All our secondary school classmates are here. I just got on the bus and then this guy who we both like really hate, even it's like, he just got on the same bus as me. And then she was like, bro, I regret coming here. I should have joined another school.
Oh, was it that bad?
He was, that kid in particular was kind of...
Okay. All right. Zero filter. Okay.
Zero filter.
Zero filter. All right. So why did you join NYP? What was the real reason?
Okay, after the chat with him, actually it's quite famous. He's called Rajesh, one of NYP SHSS's top alumni. Yeah.
Okay.
I told him my intentions of studying medicine, and he encouraged me to try. And also told me that like the lecturers here were all really supportive and nice, and will definitely be there to guide me if I need help. Yeah, and also I live nearby, so.
Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah. Now you're here in year 2. What would you say is like the one thing that NYP surprised you with?
I think the amount of opportunities that NYP can actually provide you with. So in year 1 and year 2 semester 1, I was quite busy. I joined many events after I think August, yeah, halfway in the midterm, I joined a lot of events because I found them through Brightspace, I find them through emails. Yeah, then I'm quite shocked that NYP actually offers so much to the students, but not many utilize them very well.
Something NYP surprised me with, I think it was the school environment itself, like the sociability of it. Like I said, I wasn't that social in secondary school. I didn't expect to try to get to know many people here. I was just thinking, well, okay, I'll just go to school and go back home. But now I often find myself staying in school until like really late hours, either doing work or just talking with friends.
Okay. So you're saying, so just to sum it up, NYP has quite the sociable environment for like students, right?
I would say so. I would say it's like the variety of people you can find here kind of makes it a bit more easier to find someone you're able to meld with really, really well.
What was the most fun thing you've done at NYP so far?
The most fun thing I've done at NYP? It would either be like one of the stage arts stuff I signed up for, not any of the big acts, but more like general helping around school. Honestly, it's like a three-way split. It's between like generally helping out some stage art stuff like a student life carnival or like open house, or like during freshman orientation, I always signed up as a helper for SDM, which was also quite fun. I made some new friends there. And the other thing was SDM Fest last year, which I performed for.
Okay. All right, that's quite nice.
I think being nominated for pre-university seminar 2025. So the context is pre-university seminar is so-called like residential camp, around 4 days, 3 nights. This year it was at NTU. So it's mainly for students in junior colleges, but under MOE. So I think they try to include all the tertiary education, so polytechnics. I think Singapore Sports School was there also, and all the IB schools, they're all there. And then one representative from each school work together on a common cause that we are interested in. Yeah, so I bonded very well with my teammates in the pre-university seminar, and I was quite sad when it ended. Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay. All right. So a bunch of people watching today would be students who are thinking about the next step after their O levels, N levels, or IT. What would you say to any student who's panicking right now on what to do next?
Panicking as in after results, don't know what to choose?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, usually after results. Yeah.
I think definitely based on your results, see what course you're eligible to apply for. And then afterwards, do sufficient research about why you want to do it, what does the institute offer you, and if let's say you are thinking about university, is this course that you're applying to considered eligible to apply for that university? You get what I mean?
Yeah, I got what you mean.
Yeah.
So, you're speaking from the context of like if I want to go to uni after poly.
Yeah, so like basically choosing your course is important because the tertiary education determines whether or not you get to study the course you want in university. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, if like a student wants to like reconsider after they graduate, that's fine, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So you're just saying it's like it's better. They know
Yeah.
before they go into a poly.
Definitely, yeah.
All right. Okay. To all our viewers, some of our viewers today are going to be finishing their O levels or their N levels, and they want to consider the next step, right? It's quite daunting. So, what would you say to them?
I would honestly try to think about what you really want to do, what you don't think you'll suffer. Don't think about what's going to make you the most money. Think about what you will like not want to hate yourself for doing.
So focus on passion.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Would you say you're like currently following something you're passionate about?
Academically, no, which is kind of my mistake.
Oh, so you're like you're passing on like your lesson from your mistake.
Yeah, I'm like Master Uguay passing down advice.
Hey, sure. We all need a Master Ugu in our lives, anyway.
Really so.
Yeah. What would you say to any student who's considering NYP?
I'll say go for it. Yeah, I love my experiences here. All the opportunities that were given to me, the people here, especially the lecturers, like how the alumni that recommended me to go NYP said, yeah, the lecturers here are all very supportive.
if there's something you like in the school, I think just go for it. Because I don't think there's much you can gather just by when you're not in the school. And it's like you can go for as many open houses as you want. You can go for as many like of these like secondary school trips where they bring kids here and like to look around. But the only vibe you're kind of gonna get is the general campus, like what the actual physical structure is like. You're not gonna get the actual vibe of, I think, the people, which is something pretty important, or like how the lecturers would approach you on a normal day, because they're kind of, there's kind of this expectation that we need to make the school look good. And no matter the poly, no matter the school, that's gonna be the vibe you're gonna get from an open house. So if it's something you like if you want to study like, I don't know, animation, I think that's a big pull for SEM, then just go for it. Don't overthink it. I know a guy who lives in my area, which is like very east. He takes like 2 hours every day to go to RP, but he's studying something he likes, so I think it's fine.
Okay, I think that's a good sacrifice on his part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to end off, NYP is the place
NYP is the place where I start to grow.
NYP is the place where I learn, fail, and grow. Yeah.
That's nice. So that concludes the episode for TC episode 6. Thank you for being on today's show.
Oh,
Thank you so much, and goodbye. And today we're bringing you the episode Zero Filter, where students spill the real tea about themselves. No polishing, just vibes.
Dear library users,
I'm Organa
to
Ferro.
keep your library's environment clean, you have brought food and drinks into the library. Please deposit them at the Information Services counter. You may collect them when leaving the library.
This is awfully informational.
Users found
Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. There you go.
So, I think by the time
You can stop here a while. The card is full, so I need to.
oh shit,
Okay, pass me.
am I talking too much? Too less?
No, it's just once we have it.
Okay.
That one can just.
When y'all pick, y'all got criteria one. When y'all pick the people, got criteria one. No, Riva suddenly asked me that. Oh, okay.
I mean, the criteria is if you can talk. Yeah.
Okay.
For TC episode 6, thank you.
That's it. Sorry.
NYP is the place where I start to grow. Does that work?
I thought you were asking for my name.
No, I was, but I didn't hear it.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm sorry. I panicked and I was like,